Boy, I tell you, my Blu-ray updates just keep getting smaller. 2 months ago, I had like 140 something. Last month, I went all the way down to, what, 30 something? And this month is a total of...
Really? Probably like, what? I'm scared right now. I don't want to hear this. Did you hit 200?
19.
What? Shut up.
That's it.
No way. Who are you and what the frick have you done with Tommy Star?
So you're all right with that then?
I am okay with that, but I'm scared. Are you sick? Are you sick right now? What happened? What's wrong?
How's it going, everybody? Tommy Star here. Thank you for clicking on this video and welcome to my January Blu-ray update. Not as late this month. We're not quite in the middle of the month yet, so I did a little bit better this time. And as you can see, I promised last month that Jess would be a part of this update. I think there are possibly a couple movies in here that are hers. So...
next month, too. I'm excited.
Yeah. February's looking really good. So as you guys know, 19 titles in this update. And January, you know, we're just kicking things off this year and, you know, waiting for taxes to come and things like that. So January wasn't a big month. But February's looking pretty good so far. Not anything crazy, but we definitely got some cool titles in February this month that you guys will see next month. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, not a bad update. Small, but still really cool titles, which I think is why Jess is a part of this month, because it's going to be really quick.
I don't have to sit through like an hour.
So you don't have to wait forever.
I might actually watch the video on YouTube now, too.
Hey. I got a subscriber who's actually going to watch my videos. So anyways, what do we got this month? We got a couple horror titles, including one of the latest Scream Factory Collector's Editions. We got three steelbooks again, and only one Disney title, which is insane because the last couple months I've had like tons and tons of Disney in these updates, but I only got one this time around. But next month I do have some more good Disney that you guys are going to get to see. So, and then other than that, what else? Just a bunch of A to Z. So, 19 titles. Let's go ahead and get into it. This should be a quickie. You ready?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's do it. All right, well, since we have only one, let's go ahead and get it out of the way. And
such a good movie.
The one and only Disney title I got in this update happens to be a live-action Disney, and that is
glad we have it.
Into the Woods.
I've got the slip.
And yeah, I managed to find it with the slip. I believe I picked this up at Half Price Books. Yep. Wasn't that much. Nope. So Jess watched this the other night. I caught bits and pieces of it. I don't really get into these movies much. I like more animated Disney, but the live action ones I don't really get into.
He's missing out. This has a phenomenal cast.
Well, yeah, I was just going to say that. I mean, the cast, we got Meryl Streep, Emily Blunt, James Corden, the dude's hilarious, Anna Kendrick, Chris Pine, and Johnny Depp. He must not have a very big role in it, does he? Because his name is last.
Yeah, it's not that big. It's more of like a quick little thing. But you know Johnny Depp, he does all the live action Disneys these days.
Yeah, he's awesome. So how was it? Was it good?
Amazing. It's one of my favorite, more current films. And there's, you know, especially with the cast alone and hearing them sing and stuff, it's like a musical almost. It's got a lot of singing.
Well, aren't all Disney musicals?
No.
Pretty much?
No.
For a majority of them are. What's it about?
So essentially, it's like they combine all of these fairy tales into one. It's got Jack and the Beanstalk. It's got, I don't know if you guys remember, there was...
Little Red Riding Hood?
Little Red Riding Hood is in there. Johnny Depp plays the bad wolf, just so you know. And then I'm trying to think of what else there is. There's the couple, the comedic dude and what's her name? They play this couple that want to have a kid, but they can't have a kid because the witch that lives next door to them cursed their family's house. So then they got to run and do a whole bunch of errands for her because she can't do it. But it ties all these stories together. Oh yeah, and Cinderella's in this.
Damn.
That's who Kendrick.
Well, it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's got like a bunch of different characters in it. It's awesome.
Sweet.
I love it.
Well, I'm happy to have it in the collection regardless. So there we go. My one and only Disney. Let's move on to the next category. All right, we're going to go ahead now and get into the A to Z, which is probably the biggest stack out of every category here. So the first one is a little triple feature that I finally gave in and bought after, I don't know how long. I didn't even own these on
I'm making you
DVD,
watch these
but
tonight.
I've seen parts here and there of these movies, but I never actually sat down and watched all of them all the way through.
I am biting my tongue right now when I say all the catchphrases.
But triple feature of the Austin Powers movies.
Get in my belly.
I know, isn't like something like this or something? Oh wow! I see. I've never seen it. International Man of Mystery, the first one. Spy Who Shagged Me, the second one. Gold Member, the third one. And it's got the sweet slip on it. Picked this up over at Target for $10. I've seen it there a few times. Always wanted to grab it. I just love the colors and the look of the slip. But I figured it's about time I own these movies, and for $10 to get the whole set, I mean,
I think
why the hell not?
You haven't really seen them is our age difference. When this came out, I was a teenager. I think I was like, what, 15, 14? Well, so this kind of humor was awesome. Like, it was epic. Now it's probably going to be, like, stupid and cheesy, but I don't care. Cause
these are 90s, right?
Yeah, are they 90s? I thought they were early 2000s.
I don't remember. I think the first one was the 90s.
Maybe late 90s, but I could have sworn they were early 2000s.
Oh, yeah. Hold on a minute. I found it.
Because I was just a kid.
97.
Oh, dang.
I think that was the first one, but anyways.
Yeah, so I was like 10 to like 13.
So I would have been a little
that kind of humor.
But, I mean, I like Mike Myers. I'm not a huge fan of his, but I like him. And I figured it was about time to own these movies. So
yeah, baby.
All right, so I suppose I should mention, too, that we, in the A to Z categories, we actually do have one movie of Sadie's and one movie of Solomon. So we should probably bring them in for that. What do you think? Yeah. They're doing Valentine's cards right now. But anyways, so we'll bring them in here in a minute. Anyways, next one up here. I was very happy to find this movie. It definitely was one I wanted to get on Blu Ray. Another Wahlberg film.
I like this.
I think I have this on DVD, but I found this with a slip at Half Price Books for $3.
Shut up.
And
really?
It was sealed. So anyways, that is The Fighter. Probably going to kill me when I say this, but I haven't watched this movie yet. I love Mark Wahlberg, and obviously I like Christian Bale. I've heard just a lot of good things about this movie. I know my buddy Craig loves this movie.
I was about to say Craig's going to jump on you.
We all know he's a huge Wahlberg fan, but I've never seen this movie, and I really wanted to see it. And for $3 with a slip, sealed Wahlberg title, I couldn't say no to it.
Hey, I got a question for Craig. Because my name is Wall, and it's like the same as Wahlberg, like just missing the Berg. Does that mean like I'm on your good side? Like, do you like me more because of that?
Yeah,
I'm cool, right? That makes
she
you cooler?
just must be from the same
tree
origin of Mark Wahlberg.
Totally, like my family.
But anyways, you guys want
shorten their name.
Read what that's about if you guys can see that there. But it's Wahlberg, and I know it's going to be a good movie, and I've really wanted to see it, and had to get it for the Wahlberg collection. So there you go.
We should watch that tonight instead. Well, no, I want Austin Powers though.
We should watch a lot of movies tonight.
I'm totally down for that.
All right, next up is a new title that I found. I think I was shopping a few weeks ago, doing a shopping video, and I came across this. It looks like just one of those straight-to-video type movies.
I'm getting really annoyed.
But it looked kind of good. I read the back. I haven't watched it yet, but it is a movie called Blood Money with John Cusack. I love John Cusack. It sounds really cool. If you guys want to read the quick little premise on the back there, but basically about these it's like these friends that come across stumble across this money, like these bags of money, and apparently it belongs to this criminal, and this criminal. I didn't know you had a movie to review.
He's like just demanding attention right now.
Your movie's not. We're not up to your movie yet. Anyway. So it sounds like a cool movie. John Cusack is the criminal, and he's trying to find the money or something, and the friends all start fighting over it and stuff. I don't know. It just sounds cool. I love John Cusack. So I had to pick it up. It was really cheap. Got a cool slipcover.
Getting super annoyed because we keep seeing movies that we bought last month that we're like, oh my god, we gotta watch this right away.
Yeah, because I get them, I put them on the shelves, I forget about them, but gonna get to this very, very soon. All right, next up is another new title that just recently came out a few weeks ago, and I got to tell you guys, I actually got a chance to watch this movie, and bad fucking ass. And that is Brawl in Cell Block 99. A brand new Vince Vaughn film. I will highly, highly recommend this movie, you guys.
He did amazing.
It was mind-blowing. It wasn't anything I expected. It turned out to be so, so good. I want to watch this again because I loved it so much.
I'm totally down for that. I fell asleep, which don't disregard the movie for that because I was just really tired.
Yeah, right when it was getting good at the end, she falls asleep. But then again, she does that for everything.
I have a very hectic life.
The cinematography in this movie is really cool. I like the way they filmed it. It's really different. Vince Vaughn has just one hell of a performance. It's something really different for him compared to what you normally see. I mean, I know he's known for mostly comedies and things like that.
I loved that he was like a bad guy, good guy. Like he's not,
pretty much.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's cool and it's real.
And it's super, super gory. I mean, I almost want to put this in horror, but even though it's not horror, but it's super gory, and it's just he is such a badass in this movie. And I love prison movies. I love prison setting movies. And I loved it, you guys. I will recommend the shit out of this movie.
Can you fill me in as to what happened at the end once you hit that pause button?
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
But anyways, it's kind of cool. The 4K, I wanted to get the 4K, but I didn't. And Craig's going to hate me for that.
Sorry,
but
Greg.
The 4K cover was really cool looking. That's another reason why I wanted to get the 4K title. But I didn't even know that this actually had reverse artwork. I like that. You can flip it over. Like the other side is obviously that. But this is what the 4K cover looked like. So you get both covers. That's what I love about this. But you guys, I could talk about this movie all day. It was so good. Go buy this movie and check it out.
Without giving away too many details, what was your favorite part? Like, what about him did you like?
I don't know. I just loved how he just like didn't give a shit. Like in this movie, like he just didn't care. Like he's got no no fear whatsoever. He's just like completely fearless in this movie.
Yeah.
And like he just.
I liked the interrogation scene.
Oh yeah, that was really cool.
That was really cool. He was just awesome.
Like I said, I could talk about this all day. You guys go watch this movie. It kicks ass. All right, next up is another newer title that recently came out. Haven't had a chance to watch this. I remember seeing the trailer on this movie, and it looks really cool. My buddy Jake bought me this movie. Just kind of out of the blue. I remember he called me after I posted my shopping video when this came out and asked me if I picked this up, and I said no. And he just grabbed it for me. He said it's a really good movie, and that is The Foreigner with Jackie Chan. I've never been a big Jackie Chan fan, but this one appears to be a little bit different. Like I know in most Jackie Chan films, he's like a badass and just can kick ass in every movie.
Well, he's like a badass, but he's really sweet.
Apparently in this movie, he's a little bit different. He's like more normal of a character than anything else.
More down to earth, more realistic.
Apparently it's something that happens to his family or something.
Yeah. And
it's like a revenge type movie, one of those type deals. But it looks really cool. I'm excited to watch it. If you guys want to read it. But so hopefully we'll get to that movie soon. And the last A to Z title before I bring the kids in to do their A to Z title is another new movie. It's weird. I got like tons of new titles here, but
I'm kind of mad about this.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, here it is anyways. Killing Gunther, the brand new Schwarzenegger film. I was really had the wrong picture of this movie when I first seen it was coming out. I thought it was just like a straight up action Schwarzenegger flick. And apparently it's more of a comedy movie. Like it's super, super funny, like a slapstick type comedy. And Schwarzenegger is only in the movie for like 10 or 15 minutes, I guess.
Which kills me because like the cover is Schwarzenegger, the binding, the back, it's like Schwarzenegger everywhere. It's like false advertising.
If you guys want to read about that, it's supposed to be like he's like some kind of a assassin or something, or a hitman, I don't know what he is, and these other people are hired to find him. Like he's Gunther, and they're supposed to find him and kill him. But yeah, I guess it looked like a straight up action flick for Schwarzenegger, and I guess not. It's more of a comedy movie, but still, I wanted to see it. It was cheap, and I had to own it. I love Schwarzenegger, and it's a new title. Yeah, I had to pick it up. So.
Oh, I thought it said something else by the director. I was like, what?
Written and directed by Taron Killam.
I know. I was like, I don't know why I was thinking of Quentin Tarantino.
8 assassins, 1 target. So they hire 8 people to find this guy. I don't know. Yeah, it sounds good. I got to watch it soon.
Still false advertising having Schwarzenegger all over the thing, and he's only in it for like 10 minutes.
What can you do?
I got a Blu-ray this month, and it's called My Little Pony, the movie.
Who'd you get it from?
Mr. Jake. And I like about this movie that it's funny and there's a lot of singing, and Sia was actually in this.
Sia, yeah. Sia sings in this, and she's a pony with the hair over her eyes. It's great. And
I really like this movie.
yeah, lots of problem solving, huh? Yeah, friends coming together, kicking butt, chewing bubble gum.
They're not chewing bubble gum.
Oh.
There's no such thing.
That'd be cool.
Oh, there you go. There you are. Nobody could see you.
Do you want to show them? Should we show them the back really quick?
Oh yeah.
Get it. You gotta hold it up to the camera.
You see that? And it was me. And I'm sorry. If you remember when me and Dallas did our top 10 video in my #1 movie, well, Tommy got it today, and I love the movie. There's the dog.
What's your favorite part about it?
The entire movie.
Oh man. Okay. The entire movie. Just go see it.
All right, next category, we're going to go through my horror titles now. Got a couple of them, and the first one I'm going to show you here is a brand new horror movie that just recently came out, and that is Happy Death Day. I did get a chance to watch this movie. I heard so many good things about it, and from the trailers, it looked really cool. It definitely was something that I wanted to watch immediately. I picked this up on release day. It's just really, really cool. It's basically just the horror version of Groundhog Day, and I just loved it. Jess, I think, missed the end as well. She fell asleep again.
I watched it, and then I did it on Stardust. I reviewed this one. So
you must have finished it the next day or something.
I did.
She fell asleep. It's a really cool movie. I thought it was done very well. A really just I don't know, smart, hip movie. It's this girl that I don't know. I haven't really seen a lot of her. She looks familiar, like I've seen her before, but she did a fantastic job. I mean, she pretty much just drove the whole movie, in my opinion. And I just loved it. I thought it was just really, really cool, and I will highly recommend this to any horror movie lover. But it was just really cool. And like I said, if you guys just want to read that real quick, but it's, like I said, it's just the horror version of Groundhog Day. She just keeps waking up over and over and over, and at the end of the day, she gets killed, and she wakes up and repeats the day, and she's trying to figure out who's trying to kill her, basically, in the movie.
It was a lot smarter, too, than the original, like, the actual Groundhog Day movie. Like, there's some things in here where you're like, yeah, that makes sense. The ending, though, is the only reason I gave it, like, a 3 out of 5.
There was a little, I wasn't, like, too crazy about the reveal at the end.
It was too short.
I just thought, like, the reveal would be a little bit better.
Yeah.
But
more exciting.
Regardless, it was fun. The main girl, like, I can't remember her name, but she even, like, there's even a point in the middle of the movie where she even starts having fun with it, just like Bill Murray did in Groundhog Day, where, like, you know, he starts off with the, you know, the craziness, like, why is this happening, to
kind of
having fun with it, and then to the point where he doesn't care anymore. And it's funny, though, that even though it's based off of something bad where she gets killed at the end of each day, she still starts having fun with it, and it's cool. It's got some comedy, but it was really good. I loved it. You guys got to check this movie out. It's definitely up there in one of my favorite recent horror movies I've seen.
For a PG-13 movie, this is perfect.
Exactly, yeah. That's another thing. I mean, really well done PG-13 title. Check it out. All right, next up is a title I haven't watched yet, but again, another brand new title. Anyways, this is a movie called Friend Request. To be honest with you, I've heard bad things about this movie. Like, it's really not the greatest. I just wanted to check it out because it looked kind of cool to me.
Then again, we have this thing where we must have really unique taste in movies, because people will be like, "Oh, that movie sucked," and we're like, "What the heck are they talking about? That movie rocked."
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm really easy to please, and a lot of times when I see a movie that everybody hated, I ended up liking it.
Especially the superhero movies.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just, like I said, easy to please. But anyways, this looks kind of cool. It's funny. A lot of people always talk about how, like, this, they say it's like a sequel to Unfriended. Did you ever see Unfriended?
No.
And Unfriended, I think, was like one of those found footage movies. But anyways, even though it's not, it's just funny. People say that it's like a sequel to Unfriended, which it's not. But anyways, It looks kind of cool to me. I haven't checked it out yet, but I'm going to watch it soon, and that is Friend Request. And then here's the back if you guys want to try to read that. But had to pick that up. All right, next up is a movie I was really happy when it came out on Blu-ray finally. This was one of the movies I seen in my top 10 movie theater video that I posted not too long ago. I can't remember at the time where this placed, but I liked it. I thought it was okay, and that is Jigsaw, 8th installment in the Saw franchise. You can yawn on camera. It's okay. She keeps going over there when she yawns.
I was up until.
Are you bored? Or
no, I was up until 2 o'clock in the morning making a freaking puppet, and then I had to clean
and
up after
watching
dinner.
the Divergent series.
Yeah,
Divergent series.
I watched all 3 of them.
Anyways, I really liked it. 8th installment in the in the Saw franchise. I was going to say the Frost franchise. The 8th installment in the Saw franchise, and I was just happy to see this movie on Halloween because, you know, my brother and I, we always had a tradition. Every single Halloween, we would go see the new Saw movie, and then when it finally ended, it was kind of sad because it was so fun seeing a new Saw movie every year, and then to finally go back around Halloween time and get to see another Saw movie, it was a lot of fun. I was really, really happy with the movie. I liked it a lot. As I'm watching it, I was really liking it and thinking, God, it was done so well. And when it came to the end, and like, you know, you found out everything at the end, I started throughout watching the movie, I was kind of creating my own like ideas of what I thought was going to happen, and it didn't exactly go the way that I pictured in my mind. It went a little bit different of a direction that was a little bit tired to me. Like it wasn't really different.
I liked the idea that you and I kind of both had it at the same time about the kid.
Right, yeah.
That would have been cool.
I mean, there's things about I was predicting that I thought were going to go one way and it didn't. But then again, what I mean by the ending, like, it's a type of ending in the Saw franchise that, like, wasn't really different. Like, it wasn't anything that was new and fresh. And that's what I was upset about.
I was happy, though. Like, I am all about art, and I gotta tell you, there's this one scene in here that it's so disgusting. It's art.
One of the traps. It was
art.
pretty badass. It's almost like
it's so gross,
so crazy to the point that it's like stupid, but yet still it's badass.
The way that it happens, you're just like, whoa!
It's pretty mind blowing.
It's crazy.
I love the new cover of this movie. It's just so cool. I love the look of John Kramer with the Billy makeup. I thought that was a cool a look, even though you don't see him that way in the movie. But I still think that was a cool look. But you guys, if you're a fan of the franchise and you haven't seen this yet, you got to see it.
Why haven't you seen it yet if you're a fan of the franchise?
And like any other Saw movies, good point. Any other Saw movies, it definitely sets up, where they can keep it going. Which I hope they do, because even though, in my opinion, when they make all these sequels, they don't have to be perfect to me. They just have to be somewhat entertaining, and that's all I expect. But I loved it, and I'm so happy to...
You're expecting death scenes, and you get death scenes. So.
Yeah. Like Final Destination, I got to the point where I was only watching those movies just for the kills. And you pretty much get to that point in Jigsaw. But
so normal.
I'll be honest with you, it's got a clever plot to it. It's pretty cool. So it does tie in well to the franchise. So
it does, but it would have been better with the kid.
Go watch this movie. It was a lot of fun. I'm happy to add a new Saw film to the horror show.
It's rewatchable.
All right, next up is a movie I was so excited for. It came out in 2017. One of my favorite movies of 2017. Another one that was in my top 10 movie theater video. And that is, of course, the brand new It remake. And there I did. I said it again. Remake. Jess is going to have to take a break for a second.
Sorry.
It's not a remake. It's the first It movie they've ever made, because we all know that the 1991 was a miniseries on TV. But regardless, I still consider that a movie. I love this movie. Again, it's another title I can sit here and talk about all day, and I'm not going to do that. I did a review on it in my movie theater video that I did. But I loved it. I thought it was done very, very well. When you find out that they're remaking a horror movie, I get really leery, and I go into it with certain expectations, and it usually doesn't pay off in my opinion. But this one, it had big shoes to fill, and it has, a legacy, and it, people, there's a lot of It fans and Stephen King fans out there that, you know, I'm sure that the creators of the movie and the director and everybody had a lot of pressure making it, you know, to assure that it's a well done movie and done the right way. They definitely followed more to the book from what I hear. I actually just started reading the book. I'm like just only into like 3 chapters. I just started reading the book, but I've been told it's a lot like the book, this movie. And so far, I haven't really read enough to really know that yet, but it appears that way so far a little bit. I kind of see bits and pieces of both movies in the book. But either way, you guys, it's a great movie. It was done so well. And believe it or not, it became the highest grossing horror film in history. And I believe the last record was held by The Exorcist, and this beat out The Exorcist. So, at least what I read. So, I had to go with the Target lenticular slipcover. I still want to get the regular slipcover because that's like the original movie poster, but maybe at one point I'll get that. But anyways, I love the Target lenticular. I had to go ahead and grab this one, but I'm so excited for part 2. Like I said, this is only the first half of the book, where the 1990 miniseries was the whole thing. This so far is only half. We got chapter 2 coming out, I believe, in 2019, next year. So, got to wait a long time to see that. But anyways, I love it. Kicks ass. And I was very, very pleased with this movie. All right, now we're going to just quickly show you the one and only Scream Factory I got in this update. And that, of course, is the brand new collector's edition of Hell Night. I did an unboxing of this. If you guys remember, I'll put that link to that video down in the description box where I open it up and everything. But I've never seen this movie. It's got Linda Blair in it from The Exorcist. You guys can see that right there. And it's a collector's edition Scream Factory. Of course, I had to get it. This was the 80th one for the collector's editions of Scream Factory. And I had to get it. I buy them all. Don't even care what kind of movie it is. I just buy it for the collection. But I have heard people talk about this movie being pretty cool. It's old school. It's like, I think 80s, early 80s, 81 it looks like, yeah. If you guys want to try to read that, if you can, I apologize if you can't. I'll check it out. I'm kind of in the process of watching all my Scream Factory collector's editions. I'm about halfway, a little more than halfway watching them all. And so this will be obviously one of the last ones I watch. But I had to get it. It's collector edition, and it is Scream Factory. So my next update for February should have a couple more Scream Factories. We got some good ones coming out, so I cannot wait for you guys to see that. But Scream Factory Collector Edition Hell Night. Okay, Jess is back. I guess she had to run away from the horror category because she was scared.
I was just so scared. Oh, my kids needed food.
Anyways, on to the last category, my steelbooks. I only got 3 of them, so let's go ahead and take a look. The first one I got here is Green Lantern. So you guys know me with DC Marvel. I'm a big collector. I like to have a lot of different editions of them. I know people hate this movie, and to be honest with you, I like the movie. I thought it was kind of cool. It wasn't the greatest, but we finally got a Green Lantern movie, and it's just cool to have that.
He was a cute Green Lantern.
I wouldn't say he's a cute Green Lantern, but
he was a cute Green Lantern.
Ryan Reynolds is definitely better on the Marvel side of things as, of course, Deadpool. But anyways, I like the steelbook. It's really cool looking. I picked this up over at Best Buy. They just put this out recently. I'd never seen it there before, so I had to grab it just for the collection. But it's a really cool steelbook. This is a matte finish. And
it's a really nice matte finish.
Of course, we got the big Green Lantern logo on the back there. That's pretty cool. And then here's the spine. And then nothing on the inside. Just plain, so.
Cheapskates.
Green Lantern. Okay, next up is a steelbook that I don't know why I wasn't going to get it, but I didn't really plan on getting this steelbook. I mean, I wanted this movie when it first came out, but typically when it comes to horror movies, well, pretty much all horror titles, or all steelbook titles that I buy, I usually just end up getting the first in the series. And of these movies, I actually have the first one on steelbook, but when I seen the look of this steelbook, I had to get it. It is just badass.
It's pretty.
So that is
the frick.
Oh, and I didn't even notice that. It's got a little dent on it.
No.
That sucks. But anyways, Jigsaw. So I'm a steelbook collector, especially horror, DC Marvel. So when I see new ones come out, I gotta get them. When I seen the look of this, I had to get it. I didn't actually pick this up on release day, but
You freaked out when you found it, though.
yeah, it was like a couple days later, believe it or not. Best Buy still had them in stores, so it must have not been an as popular one as other steelbooks. But it's still so badass looking. I just love it. This is actually the trap that we're talking about when we talked about before about like a really sweet trap that was just mind blowing.
It's like artwork.
That's like the trap that he's wearing. But I just love this art. It is just so cool.
I hate when he triple dips or double dips and things. But this one I can agree with. This is.
I had to get this one.
This one's cool.
But here's a look at the back. I love the cartoony look to this. It's just really cool. There's the spine. And we do have artwork on the metal. Play Me. It's like the, the tape recorder thing on the inside. So, yeah, I had to get this. Discs, I think, are just the same as the other one.
I will always choose steelbooks out of everything. I think steelbooks are always... I've never found a steelbook that I didn't like.
I'm just a fan of like steelbooks and slipcovers. I just love them both. So I pretty much will only double dip when it's like one of my favorite type categories like horror, DC, Marvel.
He went crazy with It, and I kind of got mad because he even went so far as to get the regular DVD version.
I got the DVD version, and Dr. Movie 91 will know what I'm talking about because it is
artwork.
The Walmart had an exclusive of a DVD copy that had a different artwork than everything else. So.
All the collectors are gonna hate me right now because I can't.
The collectors are gonna understand what I'm saying.
I can't stand it. I got angry. I saw red.
All right, we've come to the very last title in this Blu-ray update. Save the best for last.
The only version that I think he should have bought.
Yeah, but anyways,
the prettiest one.
So of course that is the Blu-ray steelbook of It.
So pretty.
I love it. It's this one's a matte finish. I think Jigsaw was a gloss finish.
I wanna put it somewhere on display.
I purposely ordered the 4K steelbook of this, which is identical. It looks the same, and I somehow ordered the wrong thing, and I had to change it, and then at the time I missed out. But whatever. I mean, what can you do? If I really want 4K, I'll get the regular slipcover 4K one day. But
no.
Anyways, look at this artwork, you guys. I just love it. It's just, the whole body shot of Pennywise.
On the back. The back is so pretty.
We got the boat floating on the back.
Doesn't it look like you could act like you're actually there? Like,
I know, right?
It looks so like.
Just love the It on the side there. And then on the inside...
Like, I'm totally expecting to see that boat just start floating.
Hopefully you guys can see this, but I love the inside artwork of this. I can't even see it,
I'm right here.
If you guys can see, it's basically just Georgie reaching his hand into the sewer, and then you can see Pennywise right there.
Why does that look better on your phone?
It does almost. It looks better than in person.
I was looking at it. Probably because the light's coming this way.
Badass, you guys. I just love this steelbook. I had to get it.
This one I approve.
And, you just... Wow.
Who couldn't approve this?
It's just amazing. So
go back to the back.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I seriously feel like I'm going to watch the boat just start moving on the steelbook. It's so pretty.
All right, everybody. That'll wrap it up for January's Blu-ray update. 19 titles. And I still think this video probably ended up being kind of long because we talked a little bit more than we should have. But anyways.
Just because I'm in it.
19 awesome new pickups for the month of January. Like I said, February is looking really good. I got a lot of really cool finds so far this month, and I'm really excited to show you guys. Jess got some stuff. But yeah, I'm so excited for you guys to see February. I'm going to try to bust it out early March if I can, so you guys can see that.
I'm cracking down on his butt, and I'm going to make sure he gets it done like on the first day of the month. I'm just be like, dude, March 1st, get on it.
Oh, yeah. I'll do it as fast as I possibly can. But anyways, you guys, real quick though, also I want to add, I'm sure a lot of you out there are probably wondering, where is my giveaway video?
Oh, I forgot about that.
I've been really busy, you guys. I just haven't had an opportunity to sit down, put the video together, do the drawing, but I am going to get to it very soon. We've pretty much got all the entries I think I'm going to get. It's kind of stopped now for about a week.
Yeah,
I haven't really got any new entries, but definitely is the biggest giveaway I've ever done. It's definitely got the most. I think the highest I ever had before was like 20 some entries, and this one's got like over 50.
Crazy.
So it's got a lot. So I'm excited to do the giveaway, $25 gift card. So we will get to that very, very soon, you guys. So be on the lookout for that video. I apologize, I haven't done it yet. I know I'm about a week later than I said I would.
We're getting there.
But we're gonna get to it very, very soon. So I apologize. So just
life has just been.
Be patient. We'll get there.
cracking down on
It's
us.
crazy to think though too. Like I'm already at almost 600 subs. It's just crazy, and this was my 500 giveaway. So
Yay!
awesome!
Thanks,
You guys are awesome.
You
So
guys rock.
thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and the new titles. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Just hit that like button right down below. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys picked up in the month of January. Anything cool?
What was your favorite? Like seriously,
what was
what
your
was your
favorite
favorite
pickup?
film, and what was your favorite scene in it? What made you love that
You're
movie?
really getting in detail here.
I want conversations. Let's
What
do it. Let's
editions of Jigsaw did you get? What editions of It did you guys get?
How many editions did you get?
How many editions of It did you get? I know Dr. Movie 91, he got like 4 of them.
Didn't he get every single one?
Well, you got the 4K too. I got to get the 4K. I think
and he got the
anyway.
and the Blu-ray and the DVD and the Steelbook. Like he just went crazy.
Yeah, he did. But hey, when you're a Pennywise fan, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, but
So
I want to know. Okay, Dr. Movie 91. How does your woman handle it when you tripled?
No, we're not going to go there. We're just going to end it right at that.
Am I the
We're going to stop it right at that. So share the video around. Subscribe if you have not. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.